Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latoya Ebony. If you are new, feel free to look around, subscribe. I've got plenty of natural hair care videos. And today, I know y'all can see, my hair is dusty dry, like dry. I live in a very dry area, California. And you know, my hair gets dry. Now it has been in a protective style, so today I'm going to show you how I moisturize my hair throughout the week. Many a time and oft, I have moisturized my hair before bed, right before bed. I feel like that's the best time, but I also don't get the best lighting to show you all. So in this video, I'm going to be taking down my hair. I'm going to be moisturizing it with everything that I've been using over the years, and this is how I got my hair to grow. This is the best part. So the first thing I like to do is add some water. Just a little mist. I'm not trying to get total shrinkage over here. But we're just gonna mist that hair down, and it's really important, I think, to get a spray bottle that actually mists the hair. There are some spray bottles that, they soak your hair. I got this from Sally Beauty. It's from Salon Care. If I can find a hair mist that you can get online, especially during these times, it's just a lot more convenient and, safer. We are in the quarantine period at the time of filming this video, so, there's that. Oh yes. And then because my hair is low porosity, I really like to just squeegee, as my husband would say, squeegee it into my hair. Let me show y'all where my hair is at right now. Yes. Yes. Passing the collarbone. I really want nipple length hair. That's just my own measurement. I don't know. I guess if I did it from the back, it'd be like bra strap length or something. I need to get my husband to come in and just pull my hair down for me. If you guys want a length check, let me know. I typically do it when I blow out my hair. Now I'm feeling around in my roots, and I'm just feeling where my hair is dry. This is why I think it's so important to use your fingers for a lot of these things. Oh, I can feel another bobby pin, y'all. I had 1,000,001 bobby pins in my hair because when I was styling it, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I tried like 3 different hairstyles before I settled upon my protective style. Ooh, these edges. So I want to show you all my breakage and how it's been growing. I had a lot of breakage and it was about half that length. And if you watched my last videos, you know that I have low density hair, fine hair, and like type 4A hair right here. You don't want to drench the hair, you're just misting it, making sure that it doesn't feel dry. This is the most important part of the whole thing. So now I'm gonna actually go in with my edge treatment. This has Jamaican black castor oil in it, and it is by Shea Moisture. Now I have looked, I have found some on Amazon, but they no longer sell this. So this is what I've been putting on my edges, and if you don't have this, I honestly think it's a little bit better to just use straight castor oil. Like mist your hair with water, use castor oil, that way you're not depending on a product that could go out out of stock, out of production. So I am just putting that on my edges, all around the perimeter. Let's get it. I'm gonna concentrate a little bit more in those breakage areas and really concentrate on the strands of hair. I try not to do too much to my scalp because I still get scalp flare-ups with the dandruff and dryness and product buildup and things like that. So I try not to do too much. But that shampoo I've been using, Nizoral, has been helping. It's saved my scalp. So if you haven't got that yet and you're having dry scalp, use it. I'm also gonna get it in the back. In the back. I'm such a strange human being. For my moisturizer, my absolute favorite, you've seen it in my favorites, the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Y'all, I will link these products down below. Whew, I love this smell. I love the smell of coconut. Like, ooh, It's so good. So I personally like starting in the back of my hair. Now, this is not for style. This is strictly for moisturization. It's why I do it before bed. Now, I'm applying that conditioner, and you can see my hair is a little white, but that should go away. It shouldn't be crazy white. That means that the product usually is not penetrating in your hair enough. So you definitely want to take your time and try not to overuse your products. I know it's hard because we like that feeling of saturation. And then you also want to take this section and seal it. Now, I'm using coconut oil. I've been using coconut oil for years. Before that, I was using jojoba oil, and now based on my research, it seems that I should be going back to jojoba oil. This works really well for my hair, but I need to do a little bit more research before I make any permanent changes to my hair routine. So I am just putting that oil right on top of that. Now, mind you, this routine is actually a continuation of my wash hair care routine. Oh, and you can already see the gloss happening. So I think this size twist usually works the best for me. And then I'm just gonna continue on. And what I was gonna say was that there's nothing prettier than like seeing moisturized, glossy natural hair. It's just like, it's so nice. Since my years of being natural, there's definitely a huge difference and a learning curve that you have from, when you're relaxed or texturized. Your hair is not gonna shine and gloss in the same way because of the bends and the sort of fragments and the curves in the hair shaft. It fragments the light, meaning that if you have a straight, smooth surface of hair for the light to shine off of, it's going to appear shiny. Whereas natural hair or curly hair or even wavy hair, the curlier, the coilier your hair is, the more your hair will have more of a sheen than a shine. I think I might have forgot to put that oil on. Don't forget your steps, girl. Sure to get the ends. Now, the reason why I stretch my hair in the way that I do is because my goal is length retention, and also because of the risk of getting more and more tangles, knots, and breakage. Because of that, it could derail your growth goals. I've worn my hair in a protective style for about a week now. That's usually the length that I can get, about 7 days. It's hard to moisturize your hair when you're in a protective style because the point of it is that you're trying not to manipulate your hair. Now, so the best that I can do is when I'm in the shower, I'll sometimes let the water hit my hair. It's getting a little dry, so I'm gonna moisturize a little bit more. I let the water hit it. I will treat my edges and like whatever I can. If I can get some moisture on the edges, I will. But most of the time, it's harder to moisturize protective styles. So it's best for me to just kind of leave my hair alone for the most part, so I don't get breakage. And this is basically what I do. I keep it very, very simple with my hair care routine. I'm excited to see what updates I'm gonna add to it, knowing everything that I know now. I think it's really nice to periodically check in on your hair, figure out what it needs. It may not be the same. Okay, so it turns out my camera cut out when I was doing this whole middle section of my hair. And this is the section I'm tender-headed with, this is that tender section. And so I've noticed that when I take out protective hairstyles, a lot of the time I get like the most knotting in this area. So I've got to be really gentle. And then this area as well, I have to be very gentle with because the hair is even finer. You guys, if you have fine hair all over your head, I'm just gonna say a little prayer for you real quick. because I know the struggle just by this area of my head. I already have fine hair. I mean, based on the research that I did, my hair is like half the size, half the width of, you know, a thread, a sewing piece of thread, meaning I have fine hair. I think a lot of us do, and a lot of us have even finer hair. And from my experience, especially because I love using heavier products, this area can also get weighed down. So I do have to be cognizant of how much product I'm putting on. I don't need as much product on my edges. Because I have such short hair, I almost do, I mean, the twist, I like it to be a little bit tighter, and I'll even sometimes do like a flat twist. If my hair is really short in that area and I really need to get those pieces in so that they can marinate overnight. But this is also the part of my hair that tends to look the shiniest and be the most limber because of that different texture of hair. If this content is really helpful for you so far, I definitely would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. Go ahead, do it, it's free. Leave me a comment. Let me get a couple seconds of your day. So this area is where I have a lot of breakage. So I'm just giving it a little extra attention. I know I already put the Shea Moisture on my edges, but if I still feel like they're a little dry, I'll give it a little extra love. You don't want to do too much though, especially if you have fine hair. I feel like because I have so much breakage, I'm actually gonna break this up a little bit more. See, I have not had the time to take care of my hair like I usually do. And you know, I mean, one night of frustration or negligence can really lead to you know, months of recovery. So relax, take your time. In my case, it was, what was I doing? I was doing a lot of high buns, and that always brings stress to my hair, because especially if you're doing it over and over and over again. But I don't regret it, because listen, I was breastfeeding, I wasn't getting any sleep, I was doing the absolute least with my hair, and you know, it's hair, it's gonna grow back. I now have the time. Last one. Really? They're always moving furniture around. Like, I don't get it every single night. And during the day, like, what the f***? So my last step before bed is to take a hair tie with no metal, pull it back. You can double tie it if you want. You can leave it loose if you like. I loosen it up just a little bit. Take my satin scarf, tie it on, make sure it's secure. Take my bonnet. I put that on over, and this is especially good if you have a protective style, to put a bonnet on top of your satin scarf, because there's always pieces of hair sticking out. So that's what I do, and that's it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. Also check out my wash day routine. I'll put it here, and my other videos. I'll put a little playlist for you guys. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.